everybody. We want to welcome you to Facebook Live and our ABC 15 Telethon. We want to thank everybody who's been donating throughout the day. If you're watching us from around the country or around the world, you can have the opportunity to donate by calling in the number 602-933-4567. We've been having our telethon on air all day on ABC 15, and we just want to say a big thank you to all of you who've donated. It takes more than $2 million a day to run this incredible hospital, helping kids here in the Valley. And as you see behind me, the phone bank is open. Thank you to all of our volunteers. Say hi, everybody. You're on Facebook Live right now, generously donating their time as well. And our superheroes who've been out here entertaining the kids. I just have to tell you all behind the scenes, Superman just got to meet a mini Superman fan. He had a Superman doll. Does Superman talk, or can you talk for Superman? Oh, Spider-Man. Gee, my gosh. Mixing all my superheroes. You're all super to me. You can talk. I always forget. What's that like to see one of the kids come up? And, I mean, he's dressed up just like you. He has a doll like you.
It makes my day.
Doesn't it?
It's amazing. It's like, you love what I love.
Oh, my gosh.
So it's just amazing. And to be there for the kids, it's why we do this. So.
I love that you guys come and volunteer your time every year. And it means so much because you can see how moved these kids are by you guys coming out, so thank you. Is that why you always come back? I mean,
I mean, I was telling him earlier, Che, this is my favorite event that we do. This is technically my 4th year, but 3rd year in a row.
Yeah.
And so it's just so much fun to come back and see the kids, and thankfully it's not always the same kids, but we see the kids and they get excited, and I know that we make them happy and we make them smile. And
it's so neat. So thanks, you guys. Once again, for all of you just now joining us on Facebook Live and checking in, the number 602-933-4567. One of the other incredible things during the ABC 15 Telethon that we get to do is hear real stories of hope and people who have lived through this and just have amazing survival stories to share. Thank you so much for being here. We were talking, she wants to be a nurse because of your experience here. That says a lot.
Yes, for sure. So kind of when I started this whole process, it was definitely scary, but the nurses and everyone at PCH did a great job of just making sure I was comfortable, and I always knew it was going to happen. Yeah. So yeah, they really helped this experience be a good one.
It sounds like they really talked you through everything and explained things.
Yes, definitely.
How much does that help? I mean, kids want to know what's going on, right?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like I never went into anything blind. Every treatment I went through and surgery, everyone did a great job of explaining and making sure I was comfortable and confident that everything was going to go well.
Can you share with us a little bit about your journey here and when you arrived?
Yeah. So I first went into renal failure when I was 4, and so I came into PCH and got a transplant when I was 5, so a year later. And I spent that time on peritoneal dialysis, which you just do at home every night for 10 hours. And then that lasted about 11 years, yeah. And then I went back into renal failure, so I'm back on dialysis, and the first 4 months I was on a dialysis that you do here at the hospital, and you go 3 times a week, and now I'm back on peritoneal, which you do at home.
Wow. So that must be a big change to be able to be at home full time with that.
Yes, it's super nice.
But we were talking a little bit earlier to some of the other kids, and they were talking about how much the nurses and doctors, you have just favorites that you connect with. Can you talk about how much that means?
Yeah. When you come to PCH, it's not like you're coming just for a treatment. You're coming to see your family, and they're helping you through every single step of the process. So being with them makes it more of a journey instead of just trying to get over this. You get to enjoy the time with them. Yeah,
and to be a family member and go through this, what is that like? They really try to be there for the whole family.
Absolutely.
Because it is a challenging time.
You just feel much better knowing that your daughter or son is in good hands and that the people here really care. So it's been very good.
I know there are so many different resources here as well. An incredible library to head downstairs and read a little bit more. Something I mentioned earlier, it's open to anyone in our community. You don't just have to be a patient or a family member here. Run on donations as well, so that is incredible. What are some of the other services that you found really helpful or comforting?
Well, just people coming in and caring. The child life people have been great, and you know, she's made friends with so many people. The pets that they bring in.
The pet therapy program, right?
wonderful. And again, everybody, the nurses, the doctors, everybody's just been super.
Yeah.
It's been a very good experience.
For people at home that don't know or who are watching on Facebook, the pet therapy program, they'll bring dogs in and you get a chance to kind of pet them and sit and chat with them. I've been doing interviews with people where some of the pets will just happen to walk by down the hall. Oh, interview over because that kid's over there to go hang out with the poodle. You know, we'll get back to the interview later. So it's those little things that bring a ray of sunshine. And I want to mention to people who are watching right now, there's so many ways to give. We have these awesome little bears, and we don't just have bears now. I mean, there's every kind of animal that go upstairs. And if you donate $20 a month or a one-time donation of $240, they send these upstairs in your name. And I've taken some of these up, and it just brings such a smile to kids' faces. Now, you guys, there's a toy room upstairs. There's a lot of things for kids. I mean, and making your way through school, that had to be a little bit of a challenge, but I know they have help with that too.
They do a good job of making sure you could have every resource that you need just to continue living a normal life. So you're talking about the zone and game rooms they have. So just whenever, sometimes being here is a little scary, so it gives such a good sense of normalcy just to be able to go down and play in the game room. Or they have teachers who can come help you with homework when you need it.
And I understand there's one big rule in the game room, and that is no doctors or nurses allowed.
Yeah.
Right? And why is that?
I think just so you can kind of get away from the hospital atmosphere.
Yep.
You can just be a
there
child.
to have fun.
Yeah, enjoy your time.
It's so cool. They've thought of everything. They have these awesome wagons that can take the kids around the hospital, and they're set up with everything they need so that they can make their way through. You don't necessarily have to be in a chair or something else to assist you down, but it's a fun wagon, so you're having a good time.
It's a good ride,
Yeah, it's about creating distractions and making it comfortable all around. Okay, so you want to be a nurse.
I do.
What's the plan for this?
I'm not sure. I'm going to go to Paradise Valley Community College this year, and then hopefully BYU.
Awesome.
And then I'm not sure what kind of nurse I want to be, but there are so
so
many options. Yeah.
It's so exciting. Aren't you just filled with pride when you hear that?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And she'll be a great nurse. She'll come back and work here,
Yes,
is my guess.
I would love that.
Super.
You have to come down and do an interview with me when you do, okay? Because we'll be cheering you on.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much.
course.
We're going to let you know again, the phone number, 602-933-4567. We're going to have the phone lines open till 10:35 tonight. And give us a call. We're going to be here. And we hope that you donate to ABC 15's Telethon for Phoenix Children's. Thanks so much for taking a few minutes on Facebook Live. We'll keep you updated all throughout the evening on the progress.